Ready to go here. Zach Neto now at the plate. And we're underway from Seattle. Late with the swing there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Bryce Teodosio.
Back one.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Ball.
Just getting started here in Seattle.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout.
Ha!
Foul ball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now Bader up to the plate.
In a situation with a runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And that misses. And it's a ball to strike. Swings through that. The Giants with the tying run at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. A little out front there as he swings through it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Arise at second with 2 down.
Nope.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Hunter Goodman digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. That one the other way. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Grady Sizemore now at the plate. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Collins settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Up the middle, Massey sends it to first, and he's out.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins in position, brings it in, and that will end the inning. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. He's 0 for 1. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Fasana around third. The relay throw. Catcher can hang on. It's 6-2.
Ray Smith
back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Liner caught at second. Two on, 2 outs. And it's through for a hit. 1 run is in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Tie game here in the... And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a rocket to right field. And that's the 3rd out. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So the tying run at second. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one misses. Ball 1. And that's outside. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Hard hit into the gap, should bring in two. One runs in, another comes in to score. Around second now, going for three. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Play made, that ends the inning. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Hut! 0-1.
Well,
no, that missed. That's
on
the
the
ball.
gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now one away. The last down, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Glass now back to work, the 0-1.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Got him. And K is his 3rd of the game. Back in Anaheim, ready now for the 5th inning. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Drew Romo steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air, right field. Grissom should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Trout moving under this one. And that is that. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Song, the next up for the Padres. Line and a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Song, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. That one to first. Base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. And he's out.
On the tag. He's out.
Down, and that ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Song, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate.
He got it safe.
Tie ball game. Sung-Mun Song will hit next. To the right side, Schmidt. And that is the inning. Sung-Mun Song getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Song digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Right side, Devers. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in now for San Diego, Sung-Mun Song.
Nope. That's inside.
Two on, 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Sung-Mun Song.
That's outside.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. Have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Sung, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Not in time.
He made it safe.
First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Sung, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now Sung-Mun Sung. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into center field. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4. Sung-Mun Sung, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And that is that. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Sung will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. Flips it, and they get the out. First and second, 2 outs. Sung-Mun Sung now at the plate. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Adios, Peralta. One out, runner at second. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. In the air, left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive.
1 out, runner at second. Spencer Jones now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, got the out. One out, runner at second. Spencer Jones getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Just about to get underway. Yandy Diaz digs in now.
And a big swing and a miss. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Popped in the air. Left field. One up, one down. Top half of the third inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. The lefty, the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move to the alley. And there's one down. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That's
He's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
in the air, right field. Abreu on his way over, and that is that. Back to the top of the order now. Just about to get started. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. And the tying run is on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fires over to first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Late with the swing there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Towards first. Horwitz steps on the bag, and the leadoff hit. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Save!
No, no, no! Hey!
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well,
back here at Oracle Park, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits.
The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. That one fouled off.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Diving stop at second from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
One down.
The cause for these struggles is a little different.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Right side, Loud. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. High Fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Hard hit right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. The 0-1. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Base hit. And out to aboard. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Ground ball up the middle, Keishel. They get the force.
You're out.
And that is that. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. Lee. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning. There goes the runner. On a line. And that is that. And the batter now, Travis Bazzana.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2. Digging in, Travis Bazzana. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. And first offering is fouled off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. Inning over. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. On the ground right side. That's out number 3. Now Travis Bazzana.
The second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance. And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Runner takes off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy. And now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Hey! Ramirez off of first with 2 away. And he grounds one back up the middle, gets him easily, ends the inning. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Here comes the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 out. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Now here is Travis Bazzana.
The second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Ball.
Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Popped up. Lee should have this one. And that's the inning. So up next, Travis Bazzana. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And save.
He beat the throw.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the... One out, runner at second. Andy Pages now at the plate. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Ground ball up the middle. Matthews throws to first in time. So digging in, Andy Pages. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Didn't take long to get her.
First and second, one out. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one smacked out to left center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they hold the runner at third, but the...
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And now the 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Smith on the move towards the line. And that will drop foul. Out to short. Shoemaker on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely. So 2 down, and at the plate for the. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Shoemaker gone to first. 2 out. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. So. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages. Next to hit. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Comes up empty.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle, Shoemaker slings to first in time. 1 out, runner at second. Andy Pages getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. 1 out, runner at second. Andy Pages will hit next.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Man at second. Hit weakly on the ground. Shoemaker fires to first on the run. It's there. And that's it. So up next, Andy Pages. He's 0 for 1.
What you got?
The first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. Two on, 1 out. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there. He was back here in Houston. All set for the top of the 6th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, right field. Into the gap. 1 out, runner at second. Andy Pages digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Around from second is the tying run. Not in time, it's a double.
Everything came together for him, other than ripping one.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's the third. Man at first. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. This one popped up. Matthews gets up. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages, the next to hit. And that one ripped to left. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Tying run is in to score from second. The throw to second is offline. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side, Matthews. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, bases full. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the third out. Andy Pages now at the plate. Shoemaker flips it. There's one to first. Not in time.
Throw.
Go ahead, run on base. And one out, runner at second. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. We're tied at 1.
Got it.
Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. McCullers back to work. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And
ball.
The 1-0. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
You know, these Dodgers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Swings through it. And it's scored position with 2 away. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Yo, 1. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. One out, runner at second. Andy Pages getting ready to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ground ball.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. Man at second.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, the tag, and they cut him down going for... Back here in Houston, onto the full... One out, runner at second. Andy Pages, the next to hit. Man at second. On the ground to short, Shoemaker. Throws to first in time. So digging in, Andy Pages. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip, 1 at second, on the first. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
No waiting around.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first.